Breaking news out of Kansas City. An ESPN leak has just revealed the Chiefs' shocking 2025 draft strategy, and it could change everything. This leak isn't just a rumor, it's a detailed look into how the Chiefs are planning to dominate the NFL for years to come. Why is Kansas City prioritizing the offensive line? What does this mean for Patrick Mahomes' legacy? And could this bold strategy be the secret weapon that brings another Lombardi trophy to Arrowhead? In this video, we're diving deep into the leak, analyzing the strategy, and revealing what it all means for the Chiefs' Super Bowl hopes. If you're a true Chiefs fan, you won't want to miss a second of this breakdown. The 2025 NFL Draft just got a lot more interesting for Chiefs fans. An ESPN leak has revealed potential insights into the Chiefs' draft strategy, sending shockwaves through the NFL community. Analysts are buzzing, fans are speculating, and the league is on high alert. This isn't just another rumor, it's a game-changing piece of information that could redefine Kansas City's future. The Chiefs, who have been dominant for years under Patrick Mahomes, might be looking to secure their legacy with strategic draft picks. But how accurate is this leak? And if true, how does it reshape their Super Bowl aspirations? In this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about the leak, its implications, and what it means for the Chiefs going forward. The news of the leaked strategy spread like wildfire. Chiefs Kingdom is lighting up social media, with fans expressing excitement and curiosity. Analysts from ESPN to NFL Network are dissecting the potential impact, debating whether this is the right move for the Chiefs. Some argue that fortifying the offensive line is a no-brainer, while others believe the team should prioritize the secondary. But one thing is clear, if this strategy holds, Mahomes could get the protection he's been dreaming of. An elite offensive line would not only give him more time in the pocket, but could also extend his career. Could this be the move that finally cements another dynasty? Or will it leave them exposed in other key areas? According to the leak, the Chiefs are setting their sights on the offensive line in the 2025 NFL Draft. The primary target? A dominant left tackle who can not only protect Patrick Mahomes but also pave the way for the run game. This move makes perfect sense. In recent seasons, Mahomes has faced relentless pressure, sometimes forced to create magic out of broken plays. With a solidified O-line, the Chiefs can protect their franchise QB and establish a stronger ground game. Historically, great offensive lines have extended the careers of elite quarterbacks. If the Chiefs succeed in drafting the right pieces, this could be the beginning of another era of dominance. Patrick Mahomes is the heart of the Kansas City Chiefs, and his health is the key to their success. Investing in the offensive line is not just about winning, it's about sustainability. When Mahomes is protected, he can make throws that very few quarterbacks in the league can replicate. This not only boosts the Chiefs' passing game but also opens up the run game. If the Chiefs do indeed prioritize this in the draft, it's a clear message. They want Mahomes to stay upright and explosive for as long as possible. While offensive line upgrades are crucial, the Chiefs can't ignore other parts of their roster. Cornerback remains a pressing need, especially considering the rising competition in the AFC. With teams like the Bengals and Bills loading up on receivers, Kansas City will need lockdown corners to stay competitive. This draft strategy leak highlights the offensive line, but it will be critical for the Chiefs to address secondary needs as well. A well-rounded team is necessary for another Super Bowl run. Whenever a leak surfaces, its credibility is always questioned. This particular leak has been traced back to an unnamed source, sparking debates on its authenticity. Is it a genuine inside scoop, or just another smokescreen to throw off competitors? Historically, the Chiefs have been tight-lipped about their draft strategies, making this leak even more surprising. It's important to analyze the source and weigh it against past moves by the Chiefs' front office. Regardless, it has sparked major conversations across the league. A fortified offensive line doesn't just benefit Mahomes, it opens up opportunities for the run game as well. Chiefs fans have seen glimpses of Isaiah Pacheco's explosiveness, but imagine what he could do with better blocking. The leak hints at a focus on dominant run blockers, which could lead to a more balanced offensive attack. If the Chiefs can establish a solid running game, it would take significant pressure off Mahomes and keep defenses guessing. Strengthening the offensive line is crucial, but Kansas City is not operating in a vacuum. The AFC is stacked with competitive teams that are also making strategic moves. The Bengals, Bills, and Chargers are all gunning for the top spot, and the Chiefs will need every advantage to stay ahead. If this leak is true, It shows the Chiefs are preparing for a long, brutal battle for AFC dominance. If the leak is true, it's a clear indication that Kansas City is playing the long game. They're investing in the trenches, which is a proven formula for sustained success. With Mahomes under contract for years, the Chiefs want to make sure he's protected and that the offense remains explosive. The leak also hints that the Chiefs are focusing on building a complete team, one that can win now and in the future. The 2025 NFL Draft could mark a turning point for the Chiefs. If the leak is true, Kansas City is doubling down on its commitment to protect Mahomes and solidify its offensive front. But questions remain. Will they also address the secondary? Will this move pay off in the long run? Chiefs Kingdom will be watching closely, and the NFL world will be taking notes. Stay tuned, because the Chiefs are far from done making headlines. The leak hints that the Chiefs are focusing heavily on the offensive line, specifically targeting a dominant left tackle. But who are the standout prospects for this role? Names like Joe Alt from Notre Dame, Amarius Mims from Georgia, and J.C. Latham from Alabama have been circulating among scouts. Each of these players has the size, strength, and skill set to make an immediate impact in protecting Mahomes. The Chiefs' scouting department has been thorough, looking for linemen who are not just big, but also agile and quick off the snap. This suggests they're aiming for athletes who can handle the fast-paced offenses that Kansas City runs. If any of these names are called on draft day, expect Chiefs Kingdom to erupt with excitement. It's no secret that Patrick Mahomes changes the game. His ability to extend plays, launch deep throws with pinpoint accuracy, and lead fourth-quarter comebacks makes him the face of the franchise. Protecting Mahomes is not just a priority, it's a necessity. The Chiefs front office knows that if Mahomes has time to throw, Kansas City becomes nearly unstoppable. This draft strategy leak shows just how committed the team is to prolonging Mahomes' career. More protection means fewer hits, and fewer hits mean more time for Mahomes to work his magic. The draft isn't the only place the Chiefs can bolster their offensive line. If they truly plan to prioritize protection for Mahomes, expect them to be active in free agency. There are whispers of potential targets like Trent Brown and Taylor Lewan who could provide veteran leadership. Adding experienced linemen would allow the Chiefs to be flexible in the draft, potentially addressing secondary needs earlier. This dual strategy of drafting and free agency could make the Chiefs the most well-rounded team in the AFC. Looking back at past drafts, the Chiefs have had mixed results when targeting offensive linemen. The 2021 draft brought in Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, two cornerstone pieces that solidified their offensive line. But previous attempts like Eric Fisher had inconsistent performances. This time, it seems the Chiefs are learning from their history, focusing not just on talent but also on durability and fit. The leak suggests that the Chiefs are now targeting players who can step in immediately and make a difference. The Chiefs are already the team to beat in the AFC, and bolstering their offensive line only widens the gap. Teams like the Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, and Los Angeles Chargers are all building to unseat Kansas City. If the Chiefs' strategy is executed successfully, it could force rivals to rethink their own draft strategies. Defensive lines will have to get quicker, stronger, and more strategic to break through a fortified Chiefs line. This shift in focus might spark an arms race within the AFC, with teams scrambling to counter Kansas City's new strength. Not every draft strategy pans out as planned. If the Chiefs miss on their offensive line targets or if injuries derail their plans, Kansas City needs a backup strategy. This could involve shifting their focus mid-draft or trading for veteran linemen before the season starts. Historically, the Chiefs have been smart in the trade market, acquiring talent like Orlando Brown Jr. when needed. If the draft doesn't go their way, expect Brett Veach and Andy Reid to make quick adjustments to protect their franchise quarterback. The Chiefs are in the middle of their Super Bowl window, with Mahomes at his prime and Travis Kelce still performing at an elite level. The leak highlights their intention to maximize this window by shoring up their most vulnerable position. Protecting Mahomes ensures that Kansas City remains a powerhouse in the AFC. Any misstep in this draft could slow their momentum, so the pressure is on to get this right. Chiefs Kingdom is holding its breath, knowing that one draft can make or break their Super Bowl hopes. To maintain dominance in the AFC West, the Chiefs need to outmatch the Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers. All three teams have invested heavily in pass rushers, making the offensive line leak even more critical. With the likes of Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, and Max Crosby in the division, Mahomes needs all the protection he can get. If the Chiefs can secure top O-line talent, it could effectively neutralize the defensive threats coming out of the West. Since the leak, analysts have been quick to adjust their mock drafts. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. and NFL Network's Daniel Jeremiah both now predict the Chiefs will go O-line in the first round. Some even speculate a trade-up to secure the top talent, given the importance of protecting Mahomes. These reactions show that Kansas City's draft plans are not just speculation, they're a reality the NFL world is preparing for. So, is prioritizing the offensive line the right move for Kansas City? All signs point to yes. Protecting Mahomes is priority number one if the Chiefs want to remain at the top. But they can't ignore the secondary and linebacker positions either. It's a delicate balance, but one that Brett Veach and Andy Reid are well equipped to handle. If the leak is true, the Chiefs are sending a strong message. They're building for the present and the future. Thanks for watching, Chiefs Kingdom. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a move from your Super Bowl champs. See you in the next video.